to practice for a professional. Say goodbye to burnout. Buenos dias. I'm so grateful for my husband. Currently cooking breakfast. Does he look happy? Does he look happy? I don't think so. Buenos dias, everybody. Welcome to New Morning Show. Today is Tuesday. We're up a little later. I'll tell you all about it. It is April 23rd, 2024. Poppy wants to say hi. Yeah, she's smelling bacon. And why don't we start with a dad joke? Yeah, let's see. One for Mr. Zito. Mr. Zito, what do you call a monster with a high IQ?
You?
Whoa, I'm a monster. Excuse me. Frankenstein.
Oh, wow. Where's the bread?
Where's the bread? In one of the drawers. Up there. Up there. There we go. Guys, we are currently in an Airbnb. I'm not sure if I said this at the show. We are still canceling hustle culture, and why I decided to come a little bit later. Our house is going through a more remediation, and it's not healthy for us to be there. So we took some time to find the perfect place. We are so happy with this place. It's super cute. Loving this kitchen, but Jimmy leaving drawers open. But check it out. It's like so peaceful. It's got so many cute little spots. It also has a backyard that I will most likely be doing later, just on different lives, but taking some time for ourselves to settle in. So thank you for waiting and for patience. And I actually did have can come to a show, talk about gratitude before I get to do that for myself. So very grateful to be here. But you know what's even more crazy? I'm actually more grateful about my previous place. Because when you leave home, you start noticing, it's missing this. Or man, we really live by a lake and a pond, and we have a pier, and even though this neighborhood is amazing, those are the things that we actually have in our home. So anyways, that was some of my reflection. And then today's topic is gratitude practice for professionals. So the biggest thing I could share about gratitude. Wow, he's making a lot of noise.
Sorry.
He's super grumpy. He actually does not practice gratitude at all. However, maybe he'll want to join us and share some of his practices. Because I just got yelled at that he does practice. Okay, so the biggest thing for me, it's either early in the morning or in the evening, because then there was morning, then there was evening, and everything in between. And we gotta be honest, right? Life happens, chaos happens, moving out of home, surprises, they happen, right, Poppy? I'm so sorry. She's still very much afraid. Guys, this is where I'm gonna be tomorrow. I'm sorry, I'm having squirrel. Check this little desk out. Isn't it cute? And it's got this. Oh my goodness. That is precious. Right, Poppy? It's precious. Okay, sorry. I saw it and I needed to share that. I don't know why that popped in here. Okay, so 50 minutes in the morning, because I'm literally sharing from what I did. It's hard for me to do the gratitude in the evening. And so what I said yesterday, I want to be able to leave the office. Well, now I'm really out of there because I'm not in my home. But I want to not have that lamp turn on at nighttime. And I do want to end on gratitude, excuse me, for the movement with the work that I do before I leave work. That's always been the goal. It's still much of a challenge because, I'm still on. So, that's going to be my challenge. I invite you to take it as well. See which one works best for you. I've been doing morning gratitude for about 7 years. Has changed my marriage. It has changed my business, and of course myself. In my relationship. So that is like the one thing for sure has worked for me. I want to start really integrating the after work because I'm still hanging with thoughts about work and how are we gonna pay for this and how is this gonna happen, and that's still swimming there. So I want to have a smooth transition. Let me know from wherever you're joining, what time of the day do you take 15 minutes, 5, 10 minutes? It really does not take an hour to jot down 3 things that I do. What I'm grateful, or what's a small win for me, for my family, or from my family, right? Right now, my two closest will be Jimmy and my mom. And then, for your business or your hobby or your project, whatever you're working on. So, and that's it. That's what I have been doing for the past 7 years. And I want to take the business part more as a better routine when I'm done with work. And that should be 5 p.m. So around 5:15, that's what I'm going to be doing. If you're following us on Instagram, keep me accountable. I will be dropping something for 5:15 for the rest of this week. And obviously, we want to keep going, get a few, at least 60 days, 2 months of doing the same thing where it becomes a habit. And that noise, my friend, is the noise of Poppy's food. She gets rice, chicken. I know you might think she's spoiled, and some kibble. Oh, I'm sorry. And chicken stock. You want to show the good people the chicken stock? All for that little doggy right there. So, and she's great. Well, is she grateful? She doesn't like to eat people. But anyway, it's what I have today. So, in recap, morning and evening seems to be a really good place, or a waking up, winding down time. Which one works for you? I love my morning one because it it's the reason why I stepped into a more positive attitude where I'm looking. He's really annoying, guys.
It's time to eat.
And that's how he likes to call me to the table and see what I'm having. Well, I'm definitely not having that bread, but that is all good. So anyway, guys, so 15 minutes. Let me know what works better for you, morning or late in the evening, or right after work. If you are, obviously I put in the title for professionals. So the challenge is when you leave work. So when you go home, you go home, and what's at work stays at work. How does that avoid burnout? You may be asking. You got to put it into practice. I know for me, and he keeps whistling. He's so annoying, guys. I know for me, when I get to do that in the morning, I have so much more mental space to be more creative. Now, the challenge for me, if you choose to do so, what can happen if we put this practice by the end of a workday? And how would our evening go? Because sometimes for evenings, we drink, that's alcohol right there.
What?
Yeah, exactly. There's TV, all these distractions. I mean, I think it's cool for like once or twice, but every evening, how about we unload that? Anyway, I am like, this challenge is for myself. Obviously, I'm not going to put my husband on the spot. That's his choice. That's what he decides to do.
Don't put me on the spot.
I'm not putting you on the spot.
Sorry,
I don't know. What do you guys think? Am I putting him in the spot? Okay, yes, I'm putting you in the spot. But it's whatever you up to. You were in my camera, in my space. Anyway, so but I actually am in my space over here. So we're about to have breakfast. So let me know. Maybe for you, you're like, Patty, I like your idea. Maybe I could do it when maybe I could go to work 10 minutes earlier and do my gratitude journal. Whatever works for you, my friend, because maybe at home in the morning it's not so quiet because you got kids running around. So let me know. I would love to know. And again, I the benefits is to have a clear mental space, unload your precious and brilliant mind, so you can either get to work with creativity or go home with energy, with a different attitude and not bad attitude for your family. Thanks for joining, everybody. We are out of here. We're playing our regular time. Yeah. Please consider subscribing if you are on YouTube.
I took a stroll downtown this evening when I heard music.